Alma and his sons continued to preach to the people. Meanwhile, the Zoramites became Lamanites, and together they planned to attack Jershon. The Lamanites were motivated by hatred and wanted the Nephites as slaves. But the Nephites fought to preserve their families and liberty. The Lamanites had planned to attack Jershon, but when they saw the Nephites' armor, they chickened out and left to attack a weaker city. But Moroni sent messengers to ask Alma for help, and God told Alma the Lamanites' plan. With that knowledge, Moroni set a trap for the Lamanites, and the Nephite armies surrounded the Lamanites at the River Sidon. Moroni offered to let the Lamanites leave if they made a covenant never to attack the Nephites again. Many Lamanites accepted this offer, and they left in peace. But their leader, Zerahemnah, initially refused, and the fighting resumed. Zerahemnah changed his mind when the Lamanites were all about to die. They gave up their weapons and departed with a covenant of peace. At this point, leadership of the church passed from Alma to the next generation. These new leaders worked to build up the church. But Amalickiah opposed their work. Amalickiah wanted to be king, and he led many astray. Moroni was angry with Amalickiah. He tore his coat and wrote on it the things he fought for. In memory of our God, our religion, and freedom, and our peace, our wives, and our children. He asked God to support them as long as they were righteous. He then rallied people who wanted to defend their political and religious freedom. When Amalickiah saw that he was outnumbered, he and his followers fled towards the Lamanite lands. Moroni stopped most of them, but Amalickiah slipped through. Amalickiah's followers, who promised to maintain a free government and the cause of freedom, were set free. After Amalickiah evaded capture by Moroni, he convinced the Lamanite king to attack the Nephites. But many Lamanites refused to fight, and they fled from the king. The Lamanite king sent Amalickiah with an army to compel those Lamanite dissenters to go to battle. This was the start of Amalickiah's long con. At a secret meeting, Amalickiah made a deal with Lahontai, the leader of the dissenters. Amalickiah let Lahontai surround his army at night, and then he surrendered to Lahontai. In return, Lahontai made Amalickiah second in command, but then Amalickiah's servant used poison to kill Lahontai. By custom, Amalickiah, as second in command, became leader over the combined army. He took the army back to the city of Nephi. When the king greeted Amalickiah's delegation, one of Amalickiah's servants killed the king. He then blamed the attack on the king's own servants who had fled for their lives. Amalickiah sought the favor of the now widowed queen, and soon he married her, thus becoming king over the Lamanites.